Hey Doc, I'm Dr. James Arfetich, and I'm a practicing chiropractor just like you. I'm the author of Secrets of a $1 Million Practice, available on Amazon and everywhere else. Teach you how to grow your practice. I'm also the host of the very popular podcast, Dr. J's Path to Success. Check it out. It's available on iTunes. Lots of free stuff for you to learn how to grow your practice. Today I want to talk to you about patient finances a little bit. So we just did a seminar series on finance, on patient management, day 1 and day 2. One thing is talk about patient management, patient finances. So a couple quick tips to help with patient finances. For one, get the financial stuff done up front. Don't surprise the patients later and have them come in 10 visits and bill them. That's not the way to do it. You need to verify their insurance if you're doing insurance as soon as possible. We try to get it done by the first or second visit. On the first visit, little tips, we always want to collect some sort of copayment. Sometimes we don't know what their insurance is going to cover. We got to verify, we got to call, etc. Collect something. You want to get in the habit of they come to the office, they pay money. If you charge them nothing on the first visit, next visit you tell them it's $1,000, we're going to run into some problems. So we have a default in our clinic, it's $25. If you don't know what to charge them $25. If they think they don't have a copay, they shouldn't be paying that. Say, listen, let's verify it, and we'll find out for next time. If you don't know, we'll just refund it for you. Very few people have a problem with that. If they do, they're probably not going to be good clients anyways. So the second visit, you want to have their insurance verified. You got to have it done. Best method is to call and actually get it verified. Don't take anybody's word for it. Don't take copay off the card. If you've been in practice for a while, you understand doesn't work out, right? So call and get it verified. Then go over the finances with the patient after their day 2. So the doctor should do a proper day 2, what kind of treatment they need. I like having the front desk staff then go over their insurance with them. Based on Dr. Smith's recommendation, you're going to need 34 treatments to get this thing feeling better. 20 are going to be covered by your insurance company. The copay for them is $20. The total is X. The next 14 will not be covered. Our cash price is Y. Your total out-of-pocket cost is expected to be Z. What we can offer you is a financial plan where we can give you a discount on that. We're legally allowed to give you a 20% prepayment discount. If you prepay today, we can knock 20% off that number. Normally be $1,400, $1,200. If you prepay, it's only $800 prepay. That's what most patients select. It's the most we're allowed to save you by law. Most patients, if you present this properly and do a proper day 1 and day 2, we're going to take you up on that recommendation. It's going to save you from billing them and writing copays every visit, writing receipts. It's going to save a lot of hassle and paperwork over the front desk. So I highly recommend that. And some people aren't. After that, we're going to offer them a bunch of other choices. So people can obviously pay as they go. We also do a payment plan option for you. So what that's going to be is, if you can't afford it, we do 6 monthly payments of $200. Let's say we're doing $1,200. We don't offer any discount for that, but it lets you spread the payments out over time. So it's a little bit easier in collecting a copay every visit, or you can let them pay as they go. So the way you do that, there's a whole seminar module on that. It's a lot to do. If you're a member, it's in the member section. We go through the financial plan calculator, how to do this and how to set it up, as well as how to present it to the patient. There's a lot to it. You need to drill on it. But it's just really important to go over that up front. Here's what we expect it to cost, how many visits, what it's going to cost, and here's your payment options. As far as collecting payment, I'm a fan of taking all forms of payment. We want to make it easy for the patient to pay. So Visa, MasterCard, Discover, Amex, etc. First few years of practice, they take Amex, thought their fees were too high. It's a big mistake. Somebody has an Amex card, they want to prepay you $1,000, you should take their Amex card. Just a few years ago, we added care credit. So I was always against care credit. The problem is that the patient finances it. How got that? Those companies, there's other companies like care credit out there. I'm not just talking about them, but those kind of patient finance companies. If it's $1,000, care credit or one of their competitors will give you, the doctor, $900, and the patient pays them back the $1,000. They'll typically do, $150 a month for 6 months, whatever the number works out to be, and it's actually interest-free, which is good. The downside with a lot of those is if the patient's late by even a minute, they just nail them with interest, like 30% interest rates and things like that. And also, last time I looked into it, they take the interest of the full balance. So if it was $1,000, they paid it down to $150, and their last payment's late even a day, they're going to charge that 30% interest on that whole $1,000, which is going to be like $300. So they could be really punishing people that are a little bit late. So that I didn't deal with them for a long time, and I don't like presenting it as an option in the clinic. But we take it because the person that already has the card because they got orthodontist work or breast implants or whatever they have done, they applied for care credit, they have a limit from them. It's like their own credit card. They want to use it at the doctor's office. So they can't use it at JCPenney's or Target or Walmart. They can use that $1,000. It's almost like burning a hole in their pocket. They want to use it at the office. And, it works pretty good on the provider end. There's a couple of them. So we do take them now. Care credit, you got to sign up with an account and do some stuff with that as well. And I'm a big fan of taking all payment methods. So long story short, first visit, you got to take some sort of payment. You don't know what it is, have a default amount, take that amount. By the second visit, you got to have their insurance verified. I recommend calling. Don't believe them online. Call, get a reference number. Go over it and be honest with the patient. 10 visits are covered, 20 or not. Your deductible's X. Go over it with them. Again, if you're a member, that's in the member section of the financial plan calculator worksheet, and I have a video on that. Go over, explain to them, offer the prepaid discount. I'm not a lawyer, don't play one on TV. So check out your state laws. In the states, there are some things with this prepayment. A lot of times you got to put it in an escrow account and not touch it for a little while. And if there's ever a refund request, don't monkey around. This is what mortgage doctors getting problems with this than anything else. Patient wants a refund for that prepaid, just give it to them. Don't ask questions. Don't say there's a penalty. Don't monkey around. Whatever they use, whatever they didn't use, you refund it right away. Don't mess around with that. A lot of patients take a prepay. If you do that to save time, money, they're going to be more compliant and come on in and go from there. And then take as many payment methods as possible. Take credit cards, take all the major credit cards, take Care Credit or any of those competitors, and take checks and every kind of financing that you can get your hands on. So hope this helps. A little bit quick topic on patient finance. There's a lot more to this. Go to our website, drjamesfetich.com, Fedich. Right now we have a free giveaway, top 10 ways to get new patients. Check that out today. Grow your practice. Also, again, check out the iTunes for the podcast. Dr. J's Path to Success. We're on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, all those websites as well. And if you haven't picked up the book, Secrets of $1 Million Practice, available on Amazon, also our website, and everywhere that fine books are sold. Thanks for tuning in, Doc.